Hi. Oh, look at this baby boy. I love you so much. I'm just a baby. You're just a little tiny baby. Welcome, you guys. Oh, Slay, do you think you could do the link me, like copy and paste the link me into the chat so I could paste it? So amazing. Where's my new house gonna be? I can't share that kind of information. Yeah, so anything to do, like, obviously I can't, you know, give that kind of information out. I could tell you guys that it's really nice. I could tell you guys that it's really nice. Don't worry about it. I'll just do it. Yeah, welcome you guys. I'm gonna be answering questions that are appropriate. All my social medias, including the spicy... All the social medias, including the spicy contents... Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Hold on, let me get it. There we go. Spicy content site's gonna be located over in the link me, which is now pinned in my chat. So, but yeah, if you guys don't know, I know I haven't been active. It's because I have been super duper busy, and yeah, I'm a little bit behind on my shorts. Yeah, on my main channel, I need to kind of get on that. I know I made one. Take your time. Don't Google it. Sound it out. All right. If your answer was Rendevis, you're absolutely right. Our education system has failed you. This word is rendezvous. How do you pronounce this word? Take your time. Don't Google it. Sound it out. And did you guys like the short about the word? All right. If your answer was Rendevis, you're absolutely right. Our education system has failed you. I should do more of those. We'll see how that performs, and if you guys like it, maybe we'll make more. But, okay, so, yeah, so just so you guys know, I've been 3D printing, like, 24/7, like, I have 3D printed so much, like, right, I don't know if you guys hear the noise in the background, but that noise in the background is actually my 3D printer. I'm printing, like, a computer iPad stand, and I also printed, like, a gold bar, but I lost it. And I think my son stole it. Did you take mommy's gold bar? Oh, he's a little num. So yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed. You guys have to be subscribed because I have a must be subscribed to chat filter on. But yeah, all my social medias, including the spicy content sites, located in the link me, which will be put in my chat. I do not sell nudes on OF. I'm not like that. I'd never do that. I sell nudes on Fansly, FANSLY. What are you doing? What? It's okay. It's okay, baby boy. It's okay. But yeah, no, of course subscribe. I love you. I love you. My num. But yeah, no, he's like the best son in the world. So nice. And I feel really proud of what I did. Or my creation, you know? My, like, little Frankenstein. You guys know all men are bad. All men are evil, very sick, fucking nasty and disgusting. So the fact that I managed to have an amazing son, it's like, man, it's like, you know, like, what an accomplishment. Man, like, that's talent, you guys. Hold on. Woo. Just so you guys know, I can't play piano right now. My piano's packed. If you guys, like, bro, how many times do I need to repeat this shit? If you guys don't know, I bought a house. So all of my stuff is packed. My piano is, like, over there. So, what I did is before I started packing up, I, pre-made content and I scheduled it. So I know that today there were 3 or 4 piano videos posted. Those were made like 3 weeks ago, just so you guys know. Duh. My piano is like way back there. But yeah, you guys. And guess what? I'm not even done packing. Even with all of this. Dude, I'm not even done. Yeah, all my social medias, including the spicy content sites located in the link me, which is pinned in my chat. Appreciate it, yeah. Just so you guys know, like, I've never wanted a house. If I wanted a house, I could have bought one way sooner. Guys, I swear on my life, on everything, it was my son that made me do this. Because my son used to be awful. And I literally, and he used to hit his sisters. No one liked him. So yeah, no, it's kind of interesting. It's like right after I make the purchase, oh, well, now he's good. It's like, you know, but, yeah, but the reason I bought this, like, I'm not fucking with you guys. Like, I on everything, like, I really only bought it because I needed more space for my son, because he was so awful. He was so atrocious and violent. I was like, you know, I can't live like this. And now he's amazing. Now he's so good. Like, had my son been good like this before I bought a house, I probably would have not bought it. You know, because we're all happy. So, yeah, now I just have, like, a huge place. Now I just have, like, a huge place that we could all be happy in. So no, he's a good boy, dude. I haven't even had to yell at him in, like, how long? He's so good, man. And it's like, I feel so proud of, like, my work. Like, look at the son I built. All men are evil, all men are disgusting, all men are horrible, terrible, evil people and creatures of the devil. And, like, look at how nice my son is. So, like, yeah, man, it's like, I'm really, proud at my product, the product that I have created. Very, very nice, man. And just so you guys know, he wasn't born good. He was born a sick, disgusting male. And, man, it's like I got the Midas touch, bro. Everything I touch turns to gold, because it didn't take too long to make him into a good angel. He's nice, he's sweet, feminized, and now my favorite. So make sure you guys are being appropriate, or you guys are going to be getting timed out. But anyways, you guys, I love Paisley. I love him so much. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions that are appropriate. But you guys, just because I love my son doesn't change the facts about men. Men suck. You guys look like orangutans. You're all fucked up people, creatures of the devil. Alright? Except for my son. Except for my son. We're gonna put him in a different category. My son's a girl. But yeah, no, seriously, like, males, like, are the creature of the devil. It's like, literally,
Also, if you guys want to hear like more, because I was thinking about this earlier, because I saw this video when I was scrolling online. I saw this video of this poor girl talking about a horrible experience she had with a male. The male, her ex boyfriend, put dumped acid on her face, because she wanted to leave. So you could see her. She looks like it's not good, and she's talking about the situation. I'm like, oh my god, and it's like, dude, even her eyes like fucked up. It's like a dot, like it's bad. So yeah, so when I was scrolling and I saw that, I wanted to hear her story, and so she was sharing this story. And then, of course, I go to the comments. I'm like, surely, the not all men retards are like fucking staying out of this, right? No. So obviously, most women were supportive. Some women had similar stories that they were sharing, but half of the comments were males saying, "Oh, you just picked a bad man," and not even just to the girl, the burn victim, telling her story, but you know how like when a woman shares her story online, other women in the comments will share their stories. Well, yeah, there were males responding to those women in the comments, like, "Oh, not all men. You just chose wrong. Well, women are attracted to bad men. It seems like it's your fault." And it's like, this is when I realized, yo, like, this is, man, I see through this fucking scheme going on here. I put the pieces together. It all makes sense. So, the reason why you guys want women to blame themselves when they have a bad experience is because you do not want women to know that whatever bad experience they had is, what's it called? Males' default. You don't want them to know that. So, and how the fuck can patriarchy live if women know that this behavior, whether it's cheating or it's serious shit like being a acid attack, or it is DV or rape, very serious stuff, or gaslighting, right? You just don't want women to know that that is men's default, because you need to keep women delusional, searching for, so that you could continue to harm them. And that's also where not all men comes from. So, do you guys see the scheme going on? You know, so yeah, new red flag. Any male that tries to victim blame is just as bad as, you know, like if you hear a woman like, oh, like this sick man beat me, no, 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 and then a man's like, oh, well, you picked wrong. That dude making that comment, you picked wrong. He probably beats women, bro. And if he's not doing it actively or has done it, well, he just hasn't done it yet. He's planning it though. Cause like, what a weird thing to say, honestly. You know, um, what a really strange thing to say. You know, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've had friends that have like weird taste in males, but like to say that a woman picked like now that's completely nonsensical. No woman ever picks, like if a male or if a girl's saying that her boyfriend harmed her or was emotionally abusive to her, no woman picks this shit. You know, period. It's like, you know, and I feel like, you know, this is what I mean by with males kind of like conflating things, right? Just like how they do with feminism. Like, oh, things should be 50-50 because of feminism. Oh, well, you only like fucking got shot and almost died because you picked wrong. It's like, don't get me wrong, on one hand, do sometimes women pick wrong? Yeah. Like when it comes to dating broke men, when it comes to dating males that like, you know, are not compatible with them, maybe a guy that plays video games too much, yeah, but like that is not the same as like, you know, a woman who ended up getting SA, or that like nobody, no one in this world ever comes out the gate and says, hey, I'm a woman beater, do you want to go on a date? Or hey, you know, come on this date with me, I'm planning to rape you approximately a nice soft 2 months. And like no one's saying that and no one's doing that. Obviously, it's like there's no way for you to know, or there's no way for anybody to know that somebody is going to commit a crazy crime, right? So, you know, but these males try to get women to blame themselves and or convince them that they just picked wrong, or maybe they just had bad luck, because they're trying to keep the scheme going. And the very males that do this are males that are beating, raping, or planning on doing it soon. They just need to keep women believing that being bad or evil is not men's baseline, so maybe it could be their turn next time. So it was so obvious. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. As I'm going through these comments, I'm like, holy shit, I see this fucking kangaroo scheme, or this fucking scam going on, and it's so crazy. A person could attack you. That happens, Monk. Monk, that actually does happen. Yes. Sometimes, yes. There's been there's been cases on the news of women who like survived almost being killed or something like that, and it's like they will tell you, like, I saw no signs. There are mothers. Some mothers are like, I had no idea that my son would do this, or like me and my son were good. Like Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Kaczynski, fucking, like, there's a lot of famous serial killers who have shocked parents. Yeah. Sometimes it is out of nowhere. Sometimes, you know what? It's always out of nowhere, because even with women that are in relationships with argumentative and combative males, like, yeah, like, they know that they have a fucking bitch that likes to yap, like, they know that their male friend fucking likes to yap it up, right, and argue a lot, but they don't know that he's a killer, though, right? So, I mean, and then I think about it, all of it's random and out of nowhere. No one's expecting for somebody to break the law, or a male to commit rape, beating, or killings, right? It's like, what, should women assume that if a male's mouthy that he's a killer? Like, I mean, you should break up with him, like, because you don't have time for the nonsense. But I mean, I think that's kind of a leap, right? A little bit. What do you guys think? I mean, just because a male's mouthy that he's gonna be a killer, maybe it's not a leap. Maybe you guys know something I don't, but I mean, I think that, face value, that sounds like a leap. But no, literally, it's just so crazy. It's like, the problem is, and also these males that try to make women blame themselves for what the bad man did to her. Like, they don't even care what happened to her. They don't even have any sympathy for her injuries or whatever, right? They're just worried about, covering for men and upholding the patriarchy. So, on one hand, can parents do better? I can't really speak to that, honestly. Like, I am not a parent. I feel like it would be really ignorant for me or anybody who is not a parent to, like, have a perspective on something they've never lived, because I don't know. I mean, we don't know shit. For all we know, these parents to these terrible men might have tried their damn hardest, might have fucking, like, gave it their all, and it didn't work. So we don't know shit. So it's hard to really say parents should hard. Like, it's hard to really blame the parents, where, especially when you're not one and you don't have any relevant experience, right? So I think that the bottom line is, we are our own people. We're all responsible for ourselves. And so therefore, it is your responsibility to make sure you don't break the law. It is your responsibility. You could Google what the laws are. I'm sure you'll have no difficulty figuring out that it is, in fact, illegal to hurt people. One simple Google search, you could use ChatGPT. So I don't really have any sympathy for these retarded criminal males that, like, hurt people or hurt women. It's like, I know you got ChatGPT on that phone. You could have asked ChatGPT before you went off and fucking, got duct tape and bleach and, like, you created this crime scene, right? You could have ran that by ChatGPT or some, it's like, I think you guys get the point I'm making. I think everybody knows what the laws are. Everybody knows that you can't hurt people, you can't unalive people, you can't grape. So these males just don't care. They are barbaric. They are unevolved cavemen. They don't give a fuck. It's very selfish because uh, you're not only not thinking about yourself first and foremost. I mean, the first and number one reason why you shouldn't do illegal shit is because you don't want to go to jail. I mean, duh. Like, I mean, I know, like, with me, I've, like, dude, like, I've been angry. I've been so mad, but first and foremost, I don't want to get in trouble. And sometimes that's the only thing keeping me from, like, crashing out, right? Or, like, getting mad or, like, doing something silly, right? I think this is everybody, right? First and foremost, I don't want to put myself in a bad position, period. But then number two, I don't want to hurt this other person. Or maybe I do right now, but their family didn't do anything to me. Their friends didn't hurt me. If anything happened to this person, their friends and family would be devastated and they didn't do shit to me. Also, I don't want to hurt my family. My family didn't do shit wrong, right? They didn't do anything. And if I get myself in trouble, they're going to have to deal with the stress and shame. So, yeah, these males that commit these crimes are not only stupid, but they're incredibly selfish. They're caveman, low IQ caveman, thoughtless pigs, honestly. Thoughtless pigs. So yeah, fuck all of you worthless moids. You're all creatures of the devil. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, literally crime and aggressive behavior is linked to low IQ. Because it is low IQ, It's like one thing to be angry. I think everybody feels and experiences rage and anger, but it makes you a retard to actually act on it. Right? I mean, there is no reason to ever hurt anybody. There's no reason to ever take any extreme measures. Like, I don't care. Literally, if your IQ wasn't so low, you'd realize, or after how long you've been on this planet and how many emotions you've had come and go, you'd realize that this is temporary feelings. It's a temporary whatever it is, whether it's rage that make males do this or temptation. I don't know, whichever one it is, you'd realize this is something that will pass. Or at the very least, be able to think about your fucking family that didn't do shit but fucking raise you. It's like, dude, I feel so bad for, like, the parents of sons. It's like, imagine you, like, have a baby, right? And, like, you have high hopes and expectations. And, you have the baby, you're like buying it clothes, making its nursery, playing with it, fucking trying to teach it ABCs. You're playing catch with it. You're fucking like designing its birthday and like taking it to have fun experiences, wanting them to learn, taking time and effort to teach him, and I bet my son's gonna do all these great things, and reality hits, and he turns out to be a woman abuser, and it's like as a parent you're thinking, oh no, my son's gonna be a scientist, my son's gonna be an angel, but no, he ends up being a fucking retard that beats women and goes to jail, or a rapist. It's like, dude. Like, I can't imagine what that must feel like. Like, guys, actually think about this. Like, actually think you have this son that you raise. You have all these memories with. You've invested 18 or plus years time into this thing, right? Look at how attached you guys get to a woman after 2 days. You guys are clingy as fuck. So imagine the perspective of, of parents who, like, it's years, a lifetime. And then this is what their son does. This is how their son repays them. It's like, yeah, so yeah, if anything, I feel bad for parents, because I just have a hard time understanding how it's in a parent's control, like if their son turns out to be a rapist or how the fuck is that the parents is like what could have they done? Like, I'm not understanding, honestly. In my eyes, I see those parents as victims. And also, most of the people that go, like, parents need to do a better job or blame the parents, don't have kids of their own or relevant, like, knowledge or experience. Appreciate that. So it's just totally, like, unfair to blame the parents, and it doesn't even make any sense. It is not the parents' fault. Neurologically damaged. You know, honestly, I think that most of the males who commit crimes and violence, it's just a low IQ. Low IQ, or they're unevolved. You know, like, mostly for crimes like rape and or like stuff like that. Um, it's just being an unevolved caveman. You know, evolution's failed them. It's shit genetics. This is why I call it the rape gene. Rapists have really shitty genes. They're unevolved because, you know, the cavemen. It truly is barbaric caveman behavior, low IQ, you know, rock brain, you know, rape. If you really think about it, it's some really low IQ, trashy shit, you know. So we got a lot of that, and yeah, like, literally just straight up low IQ. So literally, you cannot blame the parents. This is not on mom. This is not on dad. Look at what you guys are doing. You guys are proving my point. With this whole, oh, parents, oh no, they don't have dads. You men will do anything but take accountability. It's either, oh, the woman's fault. Okay, well, the women have gone away. They don't want to date you. So now who do you blame? Now it's my mom's fault. You don't want to blame mom because women are calling you guys out on being thankless whores. So, oh no, my dad. It's like, take some accountability. It is no, you know, if you go off and you commit a mass pew, that is no one's fault but your own. All right. If you go off and beat a woman, that is no one's fault but your own fucking fault. These are your hands. You're the one that decided to go see the girl, to go see the victim. You made contact to see the victim. You're the one that got up. You have full control of your legs that you used to go to the girl. Maybe get in your car. Your hands that you used to open the door to meet the girl, and, you know, use whatever weapon, or your hands. That is all you. How on earth are we blaming dads or mom? Dude, I don't care if you were parentless. I don't care if you were literally raised by orangutans, dude. It is nobody's fault but your own. Period. 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 Take accountability. So, it is never acceptable to, obviously, you know, like, it's crazy I even have to say this, but laying a finger on a woman whatsoever is, it's just like being a pedophile. I do consider being a woman beater and a pedophile very much on the same wavelength, honestly. Because it's one of those things where it's like, you do it once, it's kind of irredeemable. We know who you are, right? Obviously, like, if a guy gets arrested for being a pred, like, we know who he is, right? Even if he never does it again, like, we still know who he is, right? Same thing with beating a woman. You lay one finger on a woman, we know who you are. It's irredeemable. So there's never an excuse to do that. Completely unacceptable to lay a finger on a woman whatsoever. Period. You know, I've never, like, you know, like, I've met girls or had friends that have dealt with rape, but I mean, you know, this whole woman beating thing, like, it's so bad and so extreme. It's like, I don't even know a girl personally that's dealt with that. I mean, I've heard of grape. Grape is so common. I have friends that have dealt with SA or grape from significant others, or, you know, randoms, but even in relationships. You know, so when even I know, a girl that's had issues with a boyfriend and raping her, that's how I know, like, oh my god, like, this happens all the time, this is bad. But, you know, beating women's completely unacceptable, and so is grape. And so is fucking grape. I mean, kind of same thing. Yeah, honestly, pred, DV, or grape, it kind of is all the same thing where it's like we know who you are, right? Because there's no confusion when it comes to any of those things. We know who you are. So these are all completely unacceptable, irredeemable behaviors. If you've ever engaged in any of these behaviors whatsoever, there's something very wrong with you. I suggest a CT scan, maybe check for some tumors. Do you have a parasite in your brain? Maybe look at that. If not, I suggest a lot of therapy and psychiatrist. And honestly, you might need to just please stay away from women. Do what's right. You don't have to fuck everything up for everyone else. All right? Opt out. Because, yeah, no, honestly, it's like males that have raped, beaten, or like diddled or any minor related charge, like with children, you should be banned from, like, there should be a way to like blackball them or ban them from like women in relationships, because like you have no business dealing with women. Whether you're a pred, violent towards them, or a grape, you have no business. What does a rapist need to be in contact with a woman for? To fucking traumatize another woman? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. To fucking harm another woman? Even being a pred, well, children come out of women, she can't have nothing to do with you. So, like, literally, like, anybody that's, like, has no business with a woman, right? Period. But no, it is so crazy. It's, like, a lot of males, are rapist or like have put hands on women and are continuing to look for more women, are continuing to, obviously, you guys, you guys really think that these males who have engaged in this behavior are like, oh, I'm fucked up, I should opt out? No, they're still actively trying to seek women out, and it's like, I should be banned. Appreciate that, Drew. It's called looking up their paperwork. Well, you know what? Most convicted rapists aren't that stupid. They usually will give a fake name. Like, I'm not even a convicted rapist, but off the bat, I'm thinking, bitch, I give a fake name. My name's Billy Bob. Like, yeah, that's a fucking easy fix right there. And I'm not even a male or a rapist, and I even fucking figured that one out in a split second. So, I've never met a male that did this, but I know for a fact, bro, it's like, if there's a male with charges on his record, my name is Michael Mike. Yeah, of course they're doing that. Of course. Oh, I'm Joseph. So yeah, they just give a fake name out, and then she'll look it up. Oh, he has no social media, green flag. Or, I don't see a criminal record. And, like, how the fuck is she supposed to know? Like, yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, women, you need to start asking for ID. Oh, fuck. Well, then the rapist will start getting fake IDs. Oh my god. It's like there's no way around this, right? I was gonna say fucking print a fake. So, yeah, like, again, they're fucking criminals. They're fucking criminals. So, unless the government steps in, there's going to be no way to blackball or to eliminate these rapist, bad men out of the dating pool. There's just no way. So, somebody said women aren't dumb. This isn't about being dumb. If a woman meets a male and he says, oh, my name is Joseph Mike, he gives a fake name because his real name has criminal record, she's not going to be like, let me see that ID. And then maybe he's like, oh, shit, fuck. Then he runs away. Oh, fuck, okay, well, I need to go home and I need to hit up my plug to, hey, make me a fake ID that says JoJo on it so that I'm prepared next time. And then once he meets the next woman, I'm JoJo. Let me see your ID. Okay, JoJo. Which, first of all, no woman's even going to ask for an ID, by the way. Like, that's not even going to happen. But even if she's super, even if she has, like, what's it called? 6 senses, 7 senses, and a fucking third eye, and does ask for an ID, the guy's just gonna fucking abort, go home and get a fake ID and just find a new woman to fucking scheme on. So in case the new one asks for an ID, oh, I got it. Let's say that woman's like, I don't trust your ID. I need to see a birth certificate. Oh shit, abort. He's gonna ghost her. And then, alright, plug, I need a fake birth certificate. Like, come on, bitch. Like, are you males dumb? Like, why, bitch, like, why you play with me, bitch? Like, do you guys think that I'm not knowing, bro? Like, what, do I look like a retard to you guys? Like, I'm not fucking stupid, bitch. So stop playing with me, bitch. Don't act like you guys aren't doing this. And to all of you males that are like, what? You probably do this. So Kevin, you're a rapist. Oh my god, and you're old as fuck. Yeah, no, you're definitely a convicted sex offender giving out fake names. Kevin goes around saying, oh, my name is Evan. I'm Evan Kevin. Kevin definitely does this. All men with fucking criminal records, of course they're giving fake names out. I don't, like, God knows what all the little tricks and hacks are, because even I figure that out in a split second. And there is literally no way for a woman to know that the name's fake. If she's smart enough to ask for an ID, you just make a fake one, you ghost her, and give the fake ID to the next woman. It's like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Anyways, we are not going to be able to eliminate these bad men out of the dating market unless the government steps in. Me personally, I think these rapists deserve to be stoned. Bring back the trials. Bring back the trials, by the way. Do you guys remember the witch trials? Yeah, let's do rapist trials. Let's bring those back, honestly, because that's really, like, if things were actually fair. Why do we need rapists? Why do we need pedophiles? Why do we care so much about saving them? And no, like, we must keep them here. For what? Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, why do we have pedophiles? Like, I don't get it. Like, for what? It's a net fucking negative. For what? For what? Has this, I don't talk to males, so, but no, I've never had a male say, oh, my name is Billy Joe. But also, I don't really, like, talk to males, honestly, dude. It's like, I avoid you guys. Also, the males that I've been friends with have, like, or, like, known, have, like, you know, I'm in a kind of, my whole life I've kind of been in a bubble. It's like, yeah, let me think about the male friends I've had. Not even really friends, but all right, when I was in high school, whoever males were in my AP classes, and when I was in college, whenever males went to my school. So, and even then, not very, like, I avoid males. Like, there's, like, literally probably one friend from my college that I consider, like, a male friend. So, and that's it. So, just so you guys know, so no, I haven't. But I remember you can't compare me to other women, honestly. It's just delusional. I live a very fucking privileged life. I have a life where I get to fucking do whatever the fuck I want. I get to sit at home all day, play video games all day, fucking lay with my cats. I don't have to, like, do anything. I don't have to go into work. I have no obligations. I could stay up as late as I want, sleep as late as I want. So don't like you guys get what I'm saying. It's like I'm coming from a place of large privilege. So keep that in mind, you guys. There are women that have to go out and go to a job and interact, and, you know, and that gives males access. For example, let me give you a good example. Imagine, like, a girl that's a waitress. She's forced to interact with males, and besides that, that's a lot of access. Imagine how many males see her a day. She's giving so many males so much access. And God knows who they are, rapists, preds, fucking future killers that have the ability to, oh, you're pretty, can I have your, don't get me wrong, most will get rejected, but I mean, let's think in terms of, like, mathematically speaking, right? Even though, yes, most will get rejected, but mathematically speaking, of course, she's a lot more likely to wind up with, have a bad man slip through the cracks, right? I mean, it's all about numbers, you guys. As opposed to, like, like, let's say that a woman is working, like, a corporate job in an office, in a small office. She's a lot less likely to encounter that. The only males that have access to her are really going to be her workers, and there's the rules, no flirting and shit, so there's, what's it called? HR protection. So that is some shield. So for the most part, a woman that's working a corporate job where she's not seeing a bunch of random on street men, we're gonna call these random men street men, right? Like the woman that a waitress will encounter, like a girl working a job like a waitress where there's a lot of exposure to many random street men, that's dangerous. But a corporate job, you're really not in, like, much danger, again, because even the males that work with you, they have been vetted by the company. Let's say you work for Goldman Sachs. They have underwriters, all right? So if the dudes pass the underwriting, you're probably fine. Maybe not 100%. Obviously, there's outliers, but you guys get the point. I mean, like, they've passed underwriting, whereas these street men, God knows who the fuck they are, right? So, yeah, like, you can't really, like, compare, like you guys get what I'm saying. It's like things are a lot more nuanced, right? So I don't like when, like, I'm being brought into things like, oh, well, if you had that experience, it's like, no, but just because I didn't doesn't mean that I know. It's called empathy. It's called being able to have perspective and think multi-dimensionally, not one-dimensional thinking. It's like, I still understand these problems, and I still could put myself in these women's shoes and see that these bad men need to be stoned. So, but yeah, so most women's jobs, right, are going to be more like, for example, like, don't get me wrong, I mean, women are outperforming males and things are changing. There's a lot of women working corporate jobs, lawyers, doctors, don't get me wrong, but let's not underestimate how many women work in service, right? Or like a waitress. And it's not the same as a man that's a waitress, right? When a man's a waitress, no one gives a fuck. But when a woman's a waitress, this is like bait. All the street rats or street males are going to be hitting on her. I would consider any woman like a waitress, or maybe perhaps, what else? Working up the counter, reception, anything like that where you have exposure to random street men. I'd consider a woman like that probably at a higher risk. Cashier. So yeah, nobody likes you nasty moids. You guys are disgusting. And yeah, no, you guys are ugly as fuck. You guys look like orangutans. But you guys could always lick the sugar cube. All my social medias, including the spicy content sites, located in the link me. So, yeah. Also, what was I gonna say? And just so you guys know, like, it's not even about, like, the jobs. Like, I want to make it clear. Like, for example, like, college, right? Let's use college as an example. Girls that are in a sorority, there is no doubt, this is just the truth, according to the numbers, everything in life is math, numbers. When you're in a sorority, as a woman, you're going to be a lot more likely to experience SA, right? I mean, obviously there is nuance. Not every single woman that's in a sorority experiences that, or not every single waitress experiences, dating a bad man or, like, anything like this, right? But you are more likely. And it's simply because you have a lot more exposure to males. It is a numbers game. So, literally, I've had friends, or like the friend that, got sexually assaulted by her very own boyfriend, and it was very bad. She said that there was blood. She wasn't in a sorority, so remember, everything has nuance. So yeah, no, you guys need to raise more awareness. Hashtag stones for men. I want to make stones for men happen. Like we don't need to raise awareness about like men being sick, disgusting, evil rapists. Like everybody knows. Like we all know. Don't worry, you guys. You don't need to worry about raising awareness for that. But let's try to make stones for men happen. I don't understand why. Like I said, I think rapists, pedophiles, and women abusers, why don't we stone them? It would be economically, you know, uh, we'd save a lot of tax dollars. That's all I'm going to say. Stones are reusable, bitch, and they're free. They come from the earth, so they're reusable. Come on, man. Like, how much will a fucking pile of stones be? Like, nothing, bitch. And then you fucking craw, and then once you're done, you just fucking hose them off. It's like reusable. Like, seriously, guys, let's think in terms. Like, do you have any idea how much money we'd save? Like, tax dollars, right? We're having to build prisons, right? So, I mean, if we just. Because I'm pretty sure most of the crimes males are in jail for are related to women. Just so you guys know, like, the majority of crimes men are in for, I don't believe, are, like, drugs or, like, unaliving another. No, I'm pretty sure. Like, we could look at the numbers. But I believe the majority of the jail, it's woman abusers. But yeah, you guys, who the fuck said I hated my kid? You guys, I don't hate my cats. I love all my cats. And I also have a son, and I fucking love my son. My son's become, besides Molly, my favorite. He's so sweet. But you guys, don't compare my son to males. You males are the creature of the devil. My son is sweet. My son actually loves his mommy. He's fluffy. He listens to his mommy. My son wouldn't hurt a fucking fly. Now, after I've raised him. Maybe before things were different, but no, my son's an angel. So don't say such terrible things about my son. He is nothing like you guys. My son is not part of your man tribe. No. My son is loved. Appreciate that, Brandon. But yeah, it's almost like man is like a cult. Guys, think about it. Is it not like a cult? It's like, yeah, my son doesn't identify as a man. My son identifies as Paisley, his mom's baby. That's it. Olive's mom. That's his gender identity, Olive's mom. But yeah, no, seriously. And also, let's boycott male. Like, guys, you don't have to identify as male. And also, you don't have to identify as woman if that's not your identity. You could just identify as, let's say that your name's Dave, right? I identify as Dave. I'm not a man, I'm Dave, right? Because, like, honestly, man, because of how horrible males are, and males have, like, literally tarnished and disgraced and completely shamed the man community, right? The name of man so badly. Like, it just has a great large negative stigma. So, bro, honestly, like, if I was a male, like, I wouldn't be claiming men. Like, I'm not a man. Like, I'm Mike. I am a Mike, not a man. Don't lump me in with that garbage. I want no parts of that sick cult. So yeah, you don't have to identify as male. I wouldn't if I were you guys. Cause like, dude, like, it is really bad, you guys. Like, there really are so many males, almost all of them, every day, every second, making complete embarrassment. It's like, dude, it's like the male gang was already shamed and tarnished a long time ago, but it's like they just continue fucking like piling the feces onto the name. It's like at this point, like the man name, it's covered in shit, a fucking demon seed, trash. It's just like a landfill. So you don't want to be like associated with that. If my son turns out to be an Andrew Tate lover, dude, my son would never. Not my son, dude. Like, my son loves me. But if he did turn out to be an Andrew Tate, bro, like, for real, if I actually had a son and I caught him watching Andrew Tate, bro, like, honestly, man, like, I'd make him wear pink. No, yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, you're gonna be wearing pink. You know what? I signed us up to yoga, so we're gonna be doing yoga and getting matcha every week, and you're gonna be wearing pink. And we're gonna be doing tea parties on the weekend, and we're watching Wicked Part 1 and 2. That's how that shit's gonna be. So, yeah, I'm sure that'll fix it, honestly. Like, what do you guys think? Like, yeah, I mean, I think if, like, more parents, like, took that approach, like, I think it would probably fix it. No? Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any other questions for me. Yeah, no, my son's great, dude. My son's great, but just so you guys know, my son's a cat. He's a cat. I am very proud, cause he's actually really nice, very ladylike, just amazing. I'm proud of my product, but no, my son's a cat. I would never have a real life son. Uh, I'm not rolling the dice on that shit. And dude, it's like you'd be an idiot to roll the dice on that, honestly. I would never have a real son, dude. It's just, yeah, fuck no. Fuck no, dude. It's like, dude, like literally, it's like you gotta look at shit like as like, you know, like fucking trading, right? Or like investing. Are you gonna buy a stock that like, you know, is like let me think, like, bro, like this is like fucking like putting $1 million into GameStop. You know, um you guys kind of feel what I'm saying? This is like fucking investing in what else is a dying like gonna go out of business? Fucking like I think you guys get the point that I'm making. It's like what a stupid thing to do. It's like, yeah, no, if you're gonna put $1 million into the market, you're gonna, man, at least the S&P 500, you're not gonna fucking do goddamn GameStop or AMC, right? Like, bro, it's like nobody goes to the movies anymore, right? So, yeah, like that's what having a real life son is like. It's like you're pissing away a bunch of money. You know, it's just a stupid choice to make. It's too much that could go wrong. Dude, it's like anybody could have a demon son. Like, you don't know. You don't know, and honestly, the reality is most sons are demons. Anybody that has a nice son, it's like, you know, just pure luck. It's nothing but pure luck. Because, yeah, no, most sons are demons, and it has nothing to do with the parents. I have seen all types of males from all types of different backgrounds, and I could confirm it literally has no connection to the parents. It's all genetics. pure luck and genetics, honestly. Most males are bad. Most of us, and especially, yeah, honestly, some of us live in a very small bubble, okay? Especially if you're somebody that has gone to college, or if you grew up middle or upper class, you were probably in a bubble. That bubble does not represent the world. Doesn't represent what's really out there. Let me tell you guys, the almost all men are very sick and very fucked up. And like, do you guys get what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, no. Daughter only. With a daughter, it's like nothing could ever go wrong. Which, what could go wrong with a daughter? Whenever males try to because men are obviously jealous of girls. So this is where they're like, oh, I'd be ashamed if I had a thought daughter or OF daughter, or you guys have heard talks like that, and it's like, well, these same males are pursuing women, hiring prostitutes, trying to date women, trying to marry women, and it's like, which, by the way, like, marriage is essentially, or like relationships, like, logically speaking, this is like a prostitute with one client, by the way. I mean, it's just the truth. But, somehow, daughter's disappointing, but, these same males would have no problem if selling off their daughter to a marrying marriage. So it's just nonsense. So the fact that every male's biggest fear with a daughter, or every incel, or the only, I guess, slander or negativity about a daughter is OnlyFans, goes to show you that truly nothing could go wrong with a daughter. That's the worst, and that's not even a bad thing, right? Because, like, we're okay with the daughter marrying, we're okay, and we accept it's part of life that girls may pursue relationships, or may date, or may, and honestly, it's really none of, I mean, anybody's business what anybody does. I mean, not your kid, but not anybody else, right? Anybody chooses to do, right? So, yeah, so the way I take that is, this is, nothing could go wrong with a daughter, right? So, but with a male, what could go wrong with a male? He could be a killer, he could be a rapist, he could be a weirdo, he could be a fucking, like, pred. He could be violent. You know what? And besides these extreme cases, what if he's MAGA? What if he decides to indoctrinate himself and become a religious retard? He could be a fucking, like, a misogynist. He could be like an Andrew Tate. Dude, it's like, imagine having a son, all right, and you have high hopes and high expectations, and one day you walk in on your son's smashing his face with a hammer. Like, how would you guys feel? How would you guys feel if one day you're like, what's up, son? Do you want to go to what the fuck? And then you walk in on him injecting peptides and, like, smashing his face. It's like, bro, it's like, damn, like, I fucking devoted, like, I sacrificed for you. I fucking spent so much time talking to you, fucking raised you. I fucking did a lot for you. and I put my everything into raising you to be the best version of you could be, and this is what you're doing? This is where we're at. It's like, bro, like, I'd be so ashamed, and like, damn, man, so I really wasted all of my time and fucking energy. Yeah, like, I didn't need to work my ass off and spend all this time raising the fucking piece of shit for him to be the fucking bone smashing and watching clavicular. It's like, yeah, like, seriously, actually think about this. To invest, like, you guys know how upset you guys get over a 1 year, 2 year, 6 month relationship going wrong, right? Oh, a big waste of time. So imagine a fucking son where it's like fucking 10x the amount that you guys are crying over when a woman breaks up with you. It's like, bro, now that's real disappointment. Now that's really something to crash out about. It's like, that's reality. That's a lot of parents' reality, or like seeing him like watch Andrew Tate, right? You find out like what, maybe one day you log into your bank and you're like, what the fuck charge is this on my account? Hustlers University? What is this bullshit? Mike, what is this fucking Hustlers University charge you put on the card? Oh, it's Andrew Tate's course. I'm gonna be an alpha male. It's like, imagine that. What are you gonna do? Like, genuinely, what would you guys do if this was your son? Like, what? And you know what? There's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing you could do. It's you know what? It's a net loss because you yell at him. Oh, you fucking retard! Fucking Andrew Tate's a sex trafficker. You dumb fuck. Uh, he's gonna be like, oh well, fuck you. You're a hater, and then he's gonna double down. But then you support it. Oh, knock yourself out. All right, thanks. It's like when it comes to fucking males, like there's no winning. It's like they're either gonna double down or just continue on their stupid shit. So no, seriously, realistically, you guys know I'm right. Honestly, like if you have a son that's buying Andrew Tate's course or looks maxing, you know damn well that if you try to tell him, hey, retard, this isn't gonna work or this is stupid, they're just gonna triple down. So this is why parents like stop parenting their sons. Now I see why you parents don't try. I mean, you're right to not try. It's a waste of time. I actually see it now. Honestly, yeah, there's nothing you could do. I mean the fucking demon's gonna do its thing, man. It was a net loss at the beginning. But anyways, daughter or an abortion. So, no, you guys, man, stop being delusional, guys. You guys know damn well this is how males operate. And especially when you have a son that has problems like looks, Maxinger, and Andrew Tate, there's nothing you could do. There really isn't. Like, this isn't somebody that could be taught or civil. Like, bro, this is a hopeless male. I'm just being honest. Some men are hopeless. And the ones buying Andrew Tate's course or smashing their face with a hammer, those are hopeless males. Like, some males you could talk to and reason with because they have the IQ, but they're not going to be having problems like buying Andrew Tate's course, dude. So, anyways, there are a lot of males. Most sons are. Just so you guys know, this is most boy parents' reality. Seeing the Hustlers University course charge on their credit card statement. This is reality, guys. Like, what are you guys expecting? That your son's gonna be a nice angel that just loves to volunteer at the animal shelter, loves to build Legos and do homework, and just likes to read and write and paint. Like, no, that's not reality. Just likes to play the piano. No. But yeah, no, it's crazy. There's hella shit, Guys, want to know something? So there was this mom I saw. So this mom made a video sharing, and she's crying for help on the internet about her son. She's sharing to women like, hey, girlies, if you're thinking about getting that abortion, get it. I have a son, and when I had my son, I actually wanted to abort him, but I didn't do it because I felt guilty. So I had my son, and, keep in mind, I wanted to abort him, but I was kind of pressured, and I had some guilt. So I kept him, and I wish I could go back in time and abort him. My son is a misogynistic MAGA. And also, just so you guys know, they're not even white. This is an Indian family. She's like, he is so racist, and he's Indian himself, and he's MAGA. You could imagine the kind of son this mom has. You could imagine the kind of son this is. Very hateful. Whenever somebody's so hateful that it's like, you know, even their own race, it's like you already know, bro, like it's off, like the incelism, the racism, the misogyny is like off the charts, right? So yeah. So you can imagine how that mom feels and the kind of son she has. I also saw another video of a mom. She wasn't talking about abortion, but she was telling women not to have a son. She was talking as her story was like, let me remember. She was talking about how, well, she was more so complaining about the social media. Honestly, she was like, oh, you know, my sons, girls don't have kids. This generation, social media is rotting kids' brains, or you know, my son would always call me like I forgot the word for it because I don't even know this word. Um, my mom or my son would always just tell me, "Mom, you're never gonna be Stacy," and every time I'd go to work out, like he would say hurtful things to me, like, "Oh, mom, you're not gonna be a Stacy. You're never gonna be Stacy." And my mom and my son saying things like, "Oh, mom, you're never gonna find another dad for me." And so, like, her son is literally like an internet hate comment section. So, like, guys, have you ever opened, like, a hate comment? Like, honestly, you guys just go to my main channel and, like, open any of the shorts, the comment section. It's, like, imagine having a son that's nothing but a little, like, fucking, like, speaker for, like, hate comments, like, a hate comment section. Like, this fucking poor girl's son is like, oh, you know, you don't look good. You're never gonna be Stacy. Do you really think you're ever gonna find a dad for me? No man's gonna want you, mom. It's like, imagine that being your son. Oh my god, bro. It's like, I'm surprised she isn't fucking beating the fucking motherfucker. You know, maybe that's where the problem, like, I don't know, but, like, anyways, you guys, but, like, yeah, so, welcome to the sun experience. Welcome to the sun experience. So, yeah, literally don't have a son. It's completely irrelevant that there's nice males out there, there's good sons out there. Those women with the great sons, the pure luck. Don't pay attention to those. It's like so stupid to look at like the women with great relationships with their sons and be like, oh well, maybe that's so stupid to do. This is like looking at somebody that won the lottery, thinking, oh, I'm gonna quit my job. Oh, maybe. It's like, no, that's not how life works. It's just not. You can't be thinking like this. This is loser mentality. You have to think realistic. Daughter or an abortion. The only time it's okay to have a son is when it's with a dog or a cat, because you could always get rid of it. If things go wrong, you could get rid of it. With a real life kid, yeah, it's not really the case. Yeah. You can't get rid of it when it's too late, so. Guys, guess who's here? Hello. Can I have you? Guys, guess who's here? Oh, this is my little daughter. Hold on, guys, wait. Wait, she's really shy. But look, this is my little daughter. I love you. This is my little baby daughter. And she's amazing, and she's so cute. She is my cutest cat. Hands down. I don't give a fuck, like, I have to be honest. She's the cutest one. Hello.